Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to a non-gameplay video. Today we'll be looking around the Washington DC map from Man of War 2 Assault Squad. Man of War Assault Squad 2. There you go. So, we'll be looking through, this is going to be very detailed, but we're going to be looking through, well not that detailed, but you know, we're going to be looking through each little piece of the map. It's a pretty big map, so it'll take some time. We're going to talk about some vehicle stuff and kind of explore the map, see how it's geographically correct or non-geographically correct, take a look at the architecture, take a look at all the different pieces and stuff around the map. So we're going to start at this far corner, which is going to be the construction yard. So first off, we already have a little mess up due to this being a Russian vehicle in America. So you can see right here, this is actually, I did not load any of this is just like the map. I will provide the map in the description for anybody who actually owns this game. But this is like Arma-ish. So it reminds me of Arma, but it's like, this is the gem editor. As you know, there's the Zeus editor in Arma, but this is the gem editor. But this is a different part of the game. So I thought I was like, hey, let's look around and take a little look. So let me stop wasting time. Let's go. So this is the first little mess up. This is going to be a Russian Camaz vehicle. And this is a Russian truck. As you can see, this might be Russian. I don't really know. I don't speak any Eastern European languages, but this is a Russian-built truck, more or less. So, yeah. Point out anything in the description if you think that, or in the comments if you think I'm wrong. But we're gonna look through each video. So as we go on, I'll look through each thing. So, yeah. So, okay. So this is the construction yard. Obviously, as you can see, it's pretty nice. Also, if you get dizzy from moving stuff, like I know a few people that do, this video may not be the best for you since you can't really use WASD. You have to like do that, which is annoying. So if you get sick from that kind of stuff, just click off the video. This is not the one for you. Alright, so I see a lot of assets and models from Modern Warfare 2, as seen by the Crown Vic. And the little Suburban right here, this is actually also in Black Ops 2. And I think it's called Quartus Die, I'm pretty sure is the name of the map, or the mission. So, yeah. But this is not 2027, this is obviously modern day. Possibly a little bit in the past. So here's another one of those Camaz vehicles, as you can see right here. So, let us move. Seems as if we have a police station. This will be the, in real life, this is the Washington DC Metropolitan Police. We have a little bit more mess up. So this, if you get annoyed with people going into detail, this is again not the video for you, because I'm going to be tearing this map apart, pretty much in everything, because I know a lot about DC in general, and I know a lot about different stuff. First off, this. I will not be judging the way the map is built. I will only be judging the props in the map, due to the fact that this is an older game, so stuff like a helipad being right next to the road, this is not going to be talked about. So let's look at this. First off, it is not unrare to have a SWAT truck. This is obviously a Raccoon City police truck from Resident Evil, so this would obviously not be in Washington DC, but we're just going to ignore it because who cares? Well, me, that's what this video is about, but let's move on from that. So that is a Raccoon City police vehicle. So let's go over here. The Washington DC Metropolitan Police Department do not use UH-6 Blackhawks, but it's very cool. Now they could in some point for certain situations, but I don't think so. Same with the, also I could have said that name wrong, by the way. It is a Blackhawk, but I could have said the actual name wrong. And here is I forgot what this was. I know it's a little bird, but I forgot what the exact version of the little bird is. But that is a little bird. Looking out on the road right next to the police station, these are classic. Ooh, God. This is like haven't played this game for that long, by the way, if you guys didn't notice. This is a Crown Vic, which does make sense. They don't use them anymore. They now use the FPIU/Explorer units, but we will ignore that. Due to this is not actually a Ford Crown Vic, due to it's a lore-friendly badge, but this is a Ford Crown Vic. Probably around early 2000s to mid 2000s. A little lore problem here we can just look at is that the uniformed officers are wearing bluish black uniforms, where real MPD or MPDC, depending on what you want to say, or DCPD, do not wear those kind of uniforms. They do wear something like it, so that can definitely pass, but the police car is a big no-no, even though actually Activision or Call of Duty people actually use this exact Metro Police car. And even though it is actually Metro Police, we can also let it slide due to the fact that it is a alternate universe. So maybe this is what they look like, but just for example, Washington DC Metropolitan Police use white with American flag type logo on it, not black and white units, for anybody who does not know. We'll put that back. Okay, so let's move over to the police station. Obviously, the helicopters would probably be on the roof if they were here, and these may be in actually a different area due to the fact that it is SWAT, and this even could be National Guard. Okay, so we are not going to be talking about the cars with the same call sign, because, you know, it's fine, it's just an old game. So we will be talking about this police sign. This is actually, that little checker design is more or less the Australian NSW police, which is going to be, I think it's Northern South Wales or something like that, and this is Australian police, or something like that. Multiple police do use this, but it's mostly in Britain. You could put Scotland and Ireland in there, and I mainly see this in Australia and New Zealand, but mainly Australia. They have this little checker design with the police in lowercase. If you notice, that is not actually a weird thing, that is what it is. It's actually police in lowercase, where police here, obviously, or here for me, in America, we have it in uppercase. So, yeah. Let's head over in the other direction. We have some parking. Surprised it's not $200, but, you know. There's the White House, or I'm pretty sure it's the White House. We will go over in that area in a bit. Let's head down the main street here to actually see the that's actually not the White House, but there. Let's head over here to White House. White House, very well done. We've got something like Marine One. It says Air Force on it, so we'll let it slide. We got two greenhouses over here, which are pretty cool, but I don't think they're actually on the lawn in the back. I'm pretty sure this is actually the front, by the way. This is definitely not geographically correct due to the fact that the Washington Monument would be here, and then it's either this way or this way. I was getting it wrong, but that's the Capitol. And then the Lincoln Memorial's over there, and Jefferson Memorial's over this way. So this map is definitely not, they did say that, it's not geographically correct, but we'll let it slide. This is a Renault Master, which I'm pretty sure is a terrorist van, by the way. Pretty sure, but it's from MW3. I'm pretty sure this is a vehicle used in Paris. We can kind of tell due to the fact that that is a European license plate, which is longer than the normal American license plates. And this looks like a Renault Master van. But it can slide because it is a lore-friendly vehicle, except for the fact that it has a European plate. So, let's head actually into White House grounds. We do have more of those uniformed officers, which I'm pretty sure say NYPD on them, but we can ignore that, obviously. It's probably graphical issues with the actual game. These, they would be probably using the Beast, and they wouldn't be out like this, but we can ignore it due to the fact that they look badass. So, yeah. But these would probably be, there would be probably a Beast in between these cars. So, yeah. But that is a good vehicle for this. A Suburban makes sense, and it's definitely plausible in this universe and in probably our universe as well. So directly across the street, we do have these roads. Obviously, I will not be judging the roads and intersections due to the fact of the graphical issues of this game and how old it is. But we will look at these buildings. I wish I could zoom out even further. I probably could, but I do not know how to use this. So this is going to be West Side Apartments. This looks fine, but these are more French architecture, French architectural style, which is why this would not really fit. And the fact that there are apartments so close to the White House would not 100% make sense. This area also does not have parking. I can see. Nate's, this is from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Very cool restaurant. And it would definitely make sense. Here's a Burger Town, I'm pretty sure. Yep, would make sense. Seems like whoever made this map thinks that American people have these all close, and they're correct. Looks like this is a kind of car dealership, possibly, which would definitely make sense. This area, maybe a bank, actually. It's a bank, I'm pretty sure. So it would make sense that there'd be a bank. I can't really judge this bank since it's not branded, so that's okay. Let's head over to the residential zone-ish area. Home for sale, not be that big, but we'll let it slide. That would not slide. I think, homeowners association would probably have some problems with that, or something like it. There's also a dog pen, and that is worrying. So we're just gonna walk away from that one. So we're gonna turn it down. We have another Renault Master. We have, let me drag this car out so I can see what it is. I think this is a BMW, an old BMW. And then we have a UAZ 469, which is a Russian-made Soviet vehicle, which would not go in. It is not branded, but this vehicle is very recognizable if you know Soviet / modern day Russian type vehicles. Here's like a Civic or an Accord, something like it. This would definitely fit in the world and is very well done. So we shall look over here. Bus. It's definitely not, oh god, it's definitely not Washington DC Metropolitan Bus Corporation or whatever it's called, but we can let it slide because this is actually the bus that they used in the map of Washington DC, so that's okay. Let's head over to another gas station. We actually do have another gas station over here, a Nova gas station. Looks like gas is actually more expensive in the Call of Duty universe, or I guess the Men of War universe, than ours, so that's good. Let's take a look at the different gas prices real quick. Whoa, that's probably diesel. I guess this is, ooh, god, unleaded. Ooh, god, okay. Yikes. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take this away from you, because you won't probably be able to drive it anyway. I don't know. Another Renault Master, another Suburban, another BMW. And we, oh my gosh, I just dragged an entire building over. Oops. Here we have a Camaz truck. I do hear Russian troops. I'm guessing this is a Russian type building truck thing. So Russian troops would be bringing over probably vehicles. They wouldn't even be able to get past because this is a capital, but whatever. Let's say they got past. They probably wouldn't be bringing their own trucks. They would probably commandeer or steal or rent U-Haul trucks or something like that. If you've ever seen White House Down, they'd probably get trash trucks, something like that. This is a Russian vehicle. Is a Lada, so that would work. But this is a, pretty sure some kind of Kia. I'm pretty sure some kind of Kia minivan, Kia Quest. I don't think so. I think it's a Nissan Quest, but this would make sense because this is an American-looking vehicle. Okay, let's zoom over to the main road. We have two uniformed officers. We have a Lada, which would not fit. It actually even says Vaz right there. Here's a utility truck with an actual British / European license plate. So that wouldn't work, but whatever, let's ignore it. Because it looks more or less American. This is a Mercedes-Benz. This is actually a vehicle from, oh god, what's it called? Alan Wake, pretty sure. This is actually a vehicle. Yes, it does. It is a vehicle from Alan Wake. It has a Washington plate. If you don't know, Alan Wake is set in Bright Falls, Washington, which is a fictional city up in the mountains in Washington. So over here we have IW Cab, IW4 Cab, very popular in the Modern Warfare universe, which is a Crown Vic, Accord, and a Gaz Volga, which would not work because this is a Soviet car, so that would not work. Another Renault Master, we have a Ambulance, which is not see-through with the things because this probably comes with another, wow, I cannot speak English. This probably comes from another game. Here's another one of those UAZ 469 vehicles, and here is actually a UAZ van, I'm pretty sure. I don't know the exact name. I usually know these names. This is a very popular van, but it is not American. It's definitely Russian. Don't mind that. I don't know if it actually shows up. Here's a Mercedes, an old Mercedes. This is more or less, I see it mostly in Arabic countries, but we'll let it slide because this is a Mercedes. Perfect looking fire truck. Very American looking. This is a very American looking Honda Odyssey type vehicle. And here's two more uniformed officers. Looking through, we have another Renault Master, another Ford Crown Vic, another bus with the doors open, and we have a little vehicle right here. which is going to be an American vehicle. This is not bad. This is a station wagon. And we do have a gas Volga over here, so yeah. Meh. So let's keep going down the road. We'll actually turn this way so you can actually see the roads. Here we have a little guy. These two vehicles can slide because they could be Accords or Civics. And this is obviously another USA 469. We're just going to hide that now. Okay, another 469, another Renault Master. They're very repeating vehicles, obviously. They're not a lot of assets that I can use in different games, but we do have another Lada right there that I have to go off on. And we have a Mitsubishi Fuso or something like that along those lines. I did realize that this does have European plates, but we'll let it slide for now. Okay, it's definitely not geographically correct, but I do like the buildings. Don't mind that. I do like the buildings. They look very nice, other than the European buildings with the buildings actually stacked on top of each other, which is really funny. This is another part of the White House, obviously. We have two uniformed officers and a patrol vehicle. I'm just going to pull a little closer. And most of these vehicles are all lower good, except for obviously another Renault Master, another one of these Civic type vehicles. Here's the actual pickup from Bright Falls again. And we have a Mercedes, and this is going to be a normal standard pickup truck, a standard delivery van. And this does make sense. It would not be looking in this shape, but if this is a privately owned vehicle, then yes. I'm pretty sure this is also a terroristic vehicle, but whatever. Moving on the street, we got pretty much the end of it. We got all this area, kind of moves along. We got two more uniformed officers, another cop car. Little area where the map is probably still being built. This map is very old, by the way. It's still being built, though, probably. Or they just gave up. Either one. This is another European type looking building, but it could also be something like this does look Washington, D.C. Could be coming from something like the Division, or from Modern Warfare itself, due to the destroyed flags, along with a new flag. So I'd give this map a solid 8.5 out of 10 because I really love this map. One of the only Washington DC map mods. Trust me, I've researched. I actually did miss this little area right here. We have two Camaz trucks, a fueling station. A lot of talking, by the way. We have another BMW, car on the lawn. That's not something you'd see there. More BMWs. Oh my gosh, I missed this little area here. Here's Joe's Diner. Makes sense. There's the bank again. We have a little park. I'd love someone to port this over to Gary's mod, to be honest. This would be fun. I could make it myself, to be honest, but that'll be for another video. This is a gas station. This is a vehicle that I would say would be more realistic, and then here's two Camaz trucks, obviously, but this is more or less a MAN truck, or something like it. MAN Corporation, obviously, which is going to be a truck building company, manufacturer. This vehicle would not match, but it's okay. It's more realistic than Russian trucks, but it's okay. You can actually see the names of these are the MW2 vehicle, MW vehicle, you know. These obviously come from Modern Warfare, so they kind of just take them. Oh, here's actually the name of this one, the 315, which I was wrong about that. It's actually not a 469. If you ever look it up, it does look a lot like a 469, but it is not. It's a 3151, which may not be. It could also be a lore-friendly name. Who knows? But since it says UAZ, I think it is UAZ. So we can actually place. I have my little name right there, but it's okay. We can actually place different vehicles around to replace these cars. So you can actually see we do have some vehicles here. This would not work, but whatever. And we do have different little vehicles kind of sitting around. These are all old vehicles, actually. So we'll do the modern car. Humvees, we've got obviously gas. Here's a UAC 469 BTW. We have a Urals. Here's a Vodnik remember this from Bad Company. Guys, I know a lot of vehicles. Is a CG5. These are not actually civilian vehicles. It doesn't seem like. Here we go, civil. Here's civil vehicles. Here's actually a police car. Polcar. I thought it was police car. It's not. Shkota. Yes, that is a Shkota. Okay, Chubat. Pretty sure these are from. I'm pretty sure this is from Arma. I'm pretty sure this one's from Arma too, but maybe not. There's a pickup. There's a pickup from. Obviously, here's an Icarus. I'm happy they didn't use this bus. This is actually not. This is a non-American bus. Maybe this is from Half-Life. There's Zill. But yeah, there's a lot of vehicles. There's a van ambulance. There's that one van. You can see there's a lot of vehicles. We also have an X area where we have a different vans and stuff. I mean, it's a pretty cool map, I gotta say. I like it a lot. This is a very well done map. Even though it does have some inconsistencies, it is still a very well done map, and a big ups to the person who made it. It's very cool, but it would take some time to go and obviously delete these maps and replace them with MW2 buildings. Obviously, here's one right here. So there's one right there, but obviously it is kind of, oh god, it's actually kind of chopped off a bit, as you can see here, and it'll probably be chopped off on the other side too. Nope, alright, that's fine. But that's right over there too, so I think they did good with what they got. They did very well with what they got. And I think this is very well done, and a very well done map. So thank you very much for watching, and if you listened to the very end, thank you. Thank you for listening to me for about 22 minutes. I really hope you enjoy this map in this game. I highly suggest it, even though I had some bugs joining in, but I got them fixed. And now we have a pretty cool looking scenario that can spawn guys and stuff like that. So, I'll stop recording. I'm going to go play this game a little bit, try to learn more, so I can make another video on this. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys had a great day, or a great night, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!